people use AI, machine learning, and something new up and coming as deep learning interchangeably. They are not identical things. In fact, AI started quite early. Its roots go back all the way to 1950s, and a lot of progress was made in the 50s and 60s around artificial intelligence. And today, AI is still there, but parallelly, you have machine learning, and that's evolving into deep learning today. So what is AI? AI essentially is less about autonomy in those applications, and it's more about taking complex problems and applying complex rule-based logic to solve relatively simpler issues from a behavioral perspective, consumer behavior it may be, or other things that we do from a day-to-day perspective. So some of the applications of AI go to, for instance, with location intelligence, where you do check-ins on your mobile app and stuff like that, understanding how many people went where. So where you have complex rule-based applications that humanly it's not possible to take into account all those rules simultaneously, machines have done better at that, and that's kind of a very simple layman's explanation of AI. It's AI per se, by its strict definition, is not about autonomy in solving problems. We have 4 steps here that at a very high level, this is roughly kind of our business planning cycle, may or may not align with exactly, it depends upon industry as well. But generally, we want to identify source of demand, right, a target market that we want to go engage on. And then we want to find, either take our products, existing products, adapt it to those markets, or find new products that engage with it, with the right combinations of need states with features and benefits, right? So that's your early stage strategic planning. Go into more kind of tactical in-market execution, product strategies, communication messaging strategies, make sure that your messaging ties back to the need states and ties back to our product benefits. Close it out with in-market execution, the tactical in the market, day-to-day, trying to move the needle on the top line, optimizing for your bottom line profits.
There's a lot of initiatives that we have within analytics and how we want to push this forward. A lot of you know about our pricing and assortment and productivity solutions. We're investing a lot right now in going towards optimization on pricing, assortment, and space in the store. We're getting into granular forecasting at scale, so our clients are asking us more and more, linking the scan data or the sales data to shipments, and how can we forecast at a very, very granular level, right? Regions and retailers and RMAs and metro regions and at a PPG level, right? Not at a brand level. How can we do that in real time? Dynamic pricing, we talked about that. One-to-one marketing, as we are growing our access to frequent shopper data and loyalty card data, we are working with retailers to help them analyze that data and create like real-time promotions or personalized promotions that can be pushed through the programs. Trend spotting, again, pattern tracking, anomaly detection. How can we leverage all the data that we have access to? Typically we see a point in time information what's happening, but if we leverage the information over time, we can solve a number of other problems, catching trends or issues before they happen. Right? Automated updates to our models. Do we need to wait for 6 months, 1 year before we need to update the models, or are consumers changing their behavior much faster because there's more information available? So how can we leverage in real time trends in the sales and figure out whether something needs to be re-estimated?
In the near future, you're going to see things like using AI algorithms to mine purchase data to come up with growth pockets. We saw the random forest example. So you'll have an AI system mining constantly data, making recommendations in terms of what markets to go. And based on those recommendations, you will provide your constraints in terms of what products or product capabilities you have. And the genetic algorithms will go and optimize those to come up with a product and pricing strategy recommendation so that you can then look at feasibility from your retail partners in terms of implementing. Then you develop message. You look at social media, mine social media data to understand what key themes and need states motivates the consumers to develop messaging strategies around those themes for those product benefits. And then leveraging things like personalized pricing, automated targeting, and advertising personalization to then do in-market execution.